And welcome back, everyone. It's time to wake up. Let's play, Yume Nikki, episode 10, finale. Okay, so... Yume Nikki ending theories, I guess. Theories. I'll go through I will read all of them. This is by verbatim. A strange game, Yume Nikki Kiyama stated on the website. It is meant to be an exploring game with a dark atmosphere without plot or purpose. Themes in Yume Nikki that fans collected to create different theories about the characters and locations. Those themes are displayed here. Unique to characters, such as them possibly having a reference to something or having a specific theme, this will be found in the trivia section of the character things. Themes of isolation. Madotsuki does not leave her apartment for the entirety of the game. Being outside her balcony at different points of the game shows quite a bit of time passes. It turns night and day again. When the real worlds interact, she shakes her head, making it impossible to exit. In her dream world, she can not only leave through the door, but is able to access different dream locations through similar-looking doors in the Nexus. I mean that she has a desire to explore. This can mean that she has a desire to explore, however, not able to do so in the real world, and thus feels comfortable to do it in her dreams. In her dream world, the themes of loneliness and isolation and loneliness continues. There is no dialogue, most NPCs ignore Madotsuki, and only a few NPCs turn to her when the player tries to interact with them. The locations themselves feel isolating and lonely thanks to being large and often looping. It's especially in the original locations, only a few points of interest. Some of the soundtrack of the game also contributes to this. Throughout the game, Madotsuki encounters tall girls called Turnigan by fans. Considered enemies in the game due to the nature trapping Madotsuki in escapable locations when in a lunatic state. They also have the character of having a group dynamic that goes beyond other multiple identical NPCs spawning in one location, such as the Wheelies. Oh. And there is the Turnigan party, where a group of Turnigan have a picnic together in the wilderness. She is violent while dancing to the cheerful music, but it cannot be accessed as the plants of the wilderness hinder Matsuke from approaching any closer. We interpreted to tie in with a theme of social anxiety or isolation. We're going to Matsuki. Other examples being all Turnigans going to lunatic when you use a knife on them. Turning in the bedroom, who's implied to watch over the beds, activating the AAAAAAA event when you use a knife on her, much more severe reaction than usual. Remember that the NPCs sought to the enemies of the game act as a team while Matsuki herself is a sole figure. Furthermore, characters that seem to share Matsuki themes. As the characters are Panako, who is the only character of the pink scene similar to Matsuki, never leaves her room, of which she seems to be the only inhabitant. Mafuruko, who is the only NPC roaming around Block World and prefers to teleport to a random spot far away from Madotsuki when teleporting back, with the exception of Madotsuki being in her snow form, which makes Mafuruko always teleport next to her. Okay. Mars Sands, who can be found in the ground areas of Mars, she can only be reached by crushing a spaceship into Mars and then using an effect to access a tiny hole to the ground. The exit compared size of the character makes them seem as trapped, as it is impossible for even Madotsuki to enter if she's her normal size. Important encounter in the dream world may point to a theme in his closet, Madotsuki. Same version of Madotsuki hidden in the closet in the checker tile path. Relating to this may be the hikikomori phenomenon, in which reclusive teens, adults abandon social life completely. It's an anxiety. A Floyeg font. So yeah, that's the thing that just looked at me when I left the road. Being watched seems prevalent in Matsuki's dreams, such as eyes follow you in dense woods, barracks, settlement, and more on the way. Barak? Okay. More on the way to the witch effect. And so it's scattered throughout the game, ranging from large theme of one world to appearing a few times with another. Among examples being a circus line with reaching hands on the way to Seko Masada Sensei's spaceship, sprouting out of the ground in the Eyebrow world and in the White Desert. Room aboard doubles you have a nightmarish landscape with a monster with multiple hands grasping hills in the background. The implication may be that Marutsuki dislikes being touched and prefers a great amount of personal space. Yeah, Argonoid, a character which may tie in this is Argonoid, who is the only NPC to swiftly teleport away upon approach. That's the thing near that brick area that teleported body themes. And Yume Nikki is common for NPCs or backgrounds resemble body parts or inner organs. So themes of anxiety buff for description enhanced in this game. Other examples of body parts in the Aibo world, but also the Yuchura-shaped creature on the Endless Road. And suggests furthermore that Kui-Kun, a large, colorful, worm-like creature who is seen rubbing the handrails of the stairways, is phallic imagery as to access that Marutsuki has to go through a zipper in the wall. For whatever reason, Marutsuki seems concerned or engaged with body-related things with how frequently they appear in her dreams. Body-related things found as various strabismic NPC strabism, meaning they have been able to have meaning to be unable or having problems with fixating both eyes on one point at the same time, leading to their eyes not being aligned, such as the guy in the spaceship. Sensei, whatever. Most will know. Oh, never mind. Strabismic character of Yume Nikki is Seko Masada Sensei. Characters such as Kui-Kun, shown with stabilistic eyes as well. Few fans, Mr. herself would be shown to be service if she would open her closed eyes. Theme of violence. Leaving a wound on Mars. Sons. Depending on the player's actions, Marutsuki can be violent towards NPCs and sometimes inanimate objects. To use the knife effect on almost all the NPCs with varying effects. To make the knife a prominent effect in the game, it is nonetheless unnecessary for gathering effects and thus archiving the ending. Most of the time can be replaced by the cat effect for exploring purposes. Although the knife is stuck in the minds of fans, leading to many imagining Marutsuki or other characters from this game as characters prone to violence. Themes of traffic accidents. So yeah, the victim guy with the stoplight. Pioneers in Yume Nikki apply that Marutsuki often thinks about traffic accidents of some kind. Example of these are Shite sign, a dead person on the ground in dense woods, surrounded by traffic coins of whom the stoplight can be gained. Masada Sensei is troubled by a spaceship crashing onto Mars, while Mars sends cries near something that appears to be a crashed locomotive. Dense woods, Marutsuki can also board a train car taking it to the Witch's Island. Creatures similar to Mars sands can be found. Folklore, yes. Marutsuki's dreams are influenced by Japanese folklore, as various NPCs and effects are connected to demons, ghosts, and monsters from Japanese mythology. This suggests that Marutsuki is interested in or feels personally involved with Japanese folklore. NPCs that are definitely related to Japanese folklore are Yuki Ono, who's modeled after Yuki Onna Yakai, whatever. So is Marutsuki the Yuki Onna effect when interacting with FC Demon, who may not look like a regular Oni, but the demon effect they give more so. Noperbo Ghost, who references the legendary face's Noperbo creature and also gives a Noperbo effect. Tsuki is a Maneka Neko. Other effects that are associated with Japanese folklore are cat, where Marutsuki becomes a humanoid Maneka Neko holding a Koban coin. As Maneka Neko is supposed to bring in customers with his good luck, explain why NPCs are drawn towards Marutsuki when she paws with her right paw. I guess. Triangle cursor given out by the Fleebee. When applying the effect, Marutsuki appears with a Hitekikushi, white triangle-shaped headbands, worn by Yurei. There's American imagery. Physical energy appears in many backgrounds of Marutsuki's dreams and even her real-life room, the carpet. It could indicate that she feels connected with Mesoamerican culture and history. Lucid dreaming. Marutsuki can wipe herself But anytime a dream has control over its surroundings, she is by definition dreaming lucid dreams. Since she also keeps a dream diary, she remembers at least some things about them. Self-induced lucid dreaming is a successful therapy technique for dealing with sleep cycle affecting mental disorders or illnesses. She may have been taught self-induced lucid dreaming to reduce frequency of nightmares, keeps her dream diary to keep track of her dreams as a self-care exercise. Vision dreams and reality. At all times during regular gameplay, and unlike some fan games that follow Yume Nikki, dream world and the real world is kept separate, meaning no unreal dream elements are carried over during the wake moments. During the Witch's Flight event, Madzuki even falls out of a bed in the real world, okay, that she moved around in her sleep while having a strong dream. After the ending, 2 jellyfish appear, and while the ending supposedly takes place in the real world, this has raised doubts in fans' minds of the ending being real, not another dream. In fact, some fans believe that Madzuki is dreaming at every point in the game, citing her perpetually closed eyes, and the realistic nature of living in an apartment without food or a bathroom as evidence. Theories regarding locations, hospital themes. What is he performing with O-Man, which is the flute guy? Location dubbed the Mall by fans has several rooms that closely resemble a doctor's or therapy's office, complete with a reception, fitting wall posters, 2 couches, and a character sneezing. Entering the second room with a reception leads you to O-Man, a character playing cheerful music. Flute can be found here. Madzuki is able to perform music to O-Man. She has the flute is given to you by O-Man himself. Taking to the hospital thing, this may be a reference to music therapy. Another room that is similarly structured above them, there's a character who has a large amount of red liquids coming out of its head and falls over when it enters, spilling said liquid on the floor. Beating heart sounds effects accompany this, adding to the hospital thing. There's more, actually. Holy fuck, there's not that much. The Pink Sea is a party. The conical structures on Panico's island. Dominating cheerful pink and pastel colors, the floating balloons, and the conical structures that resemble Japanese-style party poppers in the Pink Sea may represent the party, and as Panico is the only inhabitant of the Pink Sea, it might be thrown for or by her. Well. I think that's going to be it. I hope she's dreaming again, because I don't want her to be dead. Because I actually started to like her. As a character or whatever. But anyways, that's going to be it. So, if you enjoyed this series and this video, you know what to do. See ya.